She could have stayed in the spotlight, collecting awards and applause. But in 2001, Angelina Jolie took a different stage, one with no red carpets, no cameras, and no applause. She stepped into war zones, refugee camps, crisis zones. Why? Because something in her shifted, and that shift didn't just change her, it impacted millions. Today, we're diving into how Angelina Jolie rewrote the definition of a Hollywood icon, and how her choice to serve shaped a global movement. Stay with me, because her journey might just hold the spark you need right now. Before the global missions, before the humanitarian spotlight, there was Angelina Jolie, the actress. By the late 1990s, she had it all. An Oscar for Girl Interrupted, leading roles in box office hits like Tomb Raider, and a reputation for being, well, wild. The media labeled her unpredictable, dangerous, even lost. But what they didn't see, the internal war she was fighting. In interviews, Jolie opened up about battling depression, identity struggles, and a feeling of profound emptiness, despite all her success. And here's the first takeaway. External success doesn't equal inner peace. Just because the world sees you as winning doesn't mean your soul feels aligned. While filming Lara Croft Tomb Raider in Cambodia, something shifted. For the first time, Jolie came face to face with extreme poverty, landmine victims, and the real cost of conflict. It shook her. Instead of turning away, she leaned in. She started reading UN reports, educating herself on global displacement, and contacting aid organizations. By 2001, Angelina Jolie officially became a UNHCR Goodwill Ambassador. She didn't take this as a photo op gig, she got boots on the ground. Over the next few years, she would visit over 30 camps in more than 20 countries, from Sierra Leone to Pakistan to Iraq. No entourage, no glam, just a notebook, a heart open to listening, and the will to serve. Key shift here. She used her platform to elevate others, not just herself. Let's talk about what this work actually looked like. These weren't cushy PR-managed missions. Jolie met mothers who'd lost everything, children born in camps, families displaced for decades. She slept in tents, ate local food, wrote detailed field notes, and personally funded many of her trips. She wasn't just showing up, she was studying the system. She'd later testify before Congress, launch foundations, co-author policy proposals. In 2012, she was promoted to UNHCR Special Envoy, a rare distinction showing how deeply committed she was. Babe, lesson here. You don't need to know everything to start. You just need to care enough to learn. Jolie didn't begin as an expert, but she became one through action. Of course, not everyone believed in her. Critics called her a celebrity activist. Some said it was just for image. There were doubts about her motives, her sincerity, her staying power. But she stayed the course. Why? Because this wasn't about how people saw her, it was about what she saw. She saw pain. She saw humanity. And she saw her purpose. And that's the mindset shift for all of us. When you're led by purpose, you don't need everyone's permission. So what can you learn from Angelina Jolie's journey? First, 1. Use your pain as fuel. Jolie's internal struggles didn't hold her back, they helped her connect. Compassion came from knowing suffering. 5. Start where you are. You don't need a massive following or a perfect plan. Start by caring deeply and acting locally. 3. Commit for the long game. Her humanitarian work spans over 2 decades. Purpose isn't a one-season story, it's a lifetime chapter. 4. Silence the noise. Haters, doubters, you'll always have them. But purpose drowns out the static. Angelina Jolie's story isn't about fame. It's about a pivot, a decision to live with intention, to listen, to serve. And maybe that's where your pivot begins. So let me ask you, what's the one thing you care deeply about but haven't acted on yet? Drop it in the comments. Let's start a wave of bold, purpose-led action. If this resonated, hit that like button, subscribe, and share this with someone who needs to hear it. Together we rise. Together we roar. This is your comeback season. Don't wait for permission. Make it count.